So I wanted to start doing some videos to talk to everybody about mindfulness and the things that we can do to help calm down our minds and our bodies when we're feeling stressed or anxious, and do a couple little parenting tips on top of it. This is my daughter, Abigail.
Hi.
And she's going to be my little assistant for these videos.
Yay!
So the first thing I want to say is, parents, I get it. I have 3 children and they're all home and one is special needs. And so right now, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough because you have all this schoolwork that you have to do with the kids. You have to try to maintain some kind of routine and, work on your housework and help them get all their schoolwork done. And let's face it, some of the stuff I can't even figure out myself, especially math. But anyways, so the first thing I want to say is, parents, if you are feeling frustrated, there is no shame and no harm in just walking away, taking a step back and taking a breath and calming yourself down and then coming back to it. Because if you maintain an even tone, it helps to not escalate the situation. So the first mindfulness technique I want to work on to help your child to calm down when they are feeling frustrated and anxious, because there's a lot of schoolwork they have to do. The first thing I want to work is with what's called star breathing. And the really cool thing is, you don't really need any props or anything to do it. Just use your hand, just like this. So I'm going to have Miss Abigail demonstrate.
What?
So
Hi.
What you're going to do, Abby.
Yes.
And this is the first time she's learning star breathing. Actually, no, it's not. I have taught her how to do this.
Yes.
Okay. So
12 times.
So go ahead and put your hand right up in the air so everybody can see. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take one finger and you're going to start down here. Open your hand up like a star. There you go. And you're going to take a deep breath in all the way from your belly. And you're going to pause for a second right here. And then you're going to breathe out. Then you're going to take a deep breath in, pause, and then breathe out. And then you're going to go through all of your fingers. So I'm going to have Abigail go ahead and demonstrate that now.
Okay.
Okay, hold your hand right up so everybody can see it. Start with your finger down here. Take a deep breath in and trace up to your thumb and hold it. And then breathe out and trace down. Deep breath in all the way up your finger. Hold it. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Hold it. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Now when you're breathing in, I want you to make sure you're breathing from your belly. So your belly's going to get really big and it's going to expand, because when we have anxiety or we're feeling frustrated, our breathing tends to become shallower, and so we breathe from our shoulders. So we don't want to do that. We want to be able to fill our lungs completely. So I'll let Abby go ahead and finish.
No. I'm tired. Okay, so you go.
And you notice she's getting tired. That means it's working.
No, it's not. I'm originally tired and bored. And from here.
Yeah, now deep breath in. Okay. Go all the way down. Breathe out. Breathe in. Now hold it. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it. And breathe out.
Okay.
Very good. So, now, what you do to one side, kind of have to do to the other.
No!
All right. So when you do this with your child, I want to encourage you to really try to do the other side also. The next thing.
Okay. So can I say something? Okay. So my music teacher, when we sing, she wants us to breathe from right here instead of bringing our shoulders all the way up, which really helps because you get more air in from your mouth than your nose. Because your nose has all these germs and it's blocking in from basically breathing all the way in and having a lot of air. So that's also why you want to breathe with your mouth, but slightly, so you get a lot more air in.
These are really good singing techniques, but for the case of working on mindfulness, we really want to breathe through our nose, because what happens, I want you to try something for me. I want you to take a deep breath in, put your finger underneath your nose like this. Take a deep breath in. And now when you blow the air out, I want you to notice if your air is warmer or colder when it comes out.
It's so warm.
It's warmer because when we breathe through our nose, not only does it clean the air, but it also warms it up, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool science stuff. So now what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about ways to help ground your child. So if your child's having a really rough day, the one thing you can do is you could actually kind of make a game out of it. You could look around your room and say, I wonder, how many triangles do you see in this room? And most of the time, if your little one's having a really rough time, they're going to stop and they're going to look at you and go, what? You're going to say, just looking around the room, how many triangles do you think are in this room? And then have them look around, and or even walk around with them, hold their hand, and that connection is really, really important with a child. So hold their hand, walk around with them, saying, point them out. Oh, I think I see a triangle here. Do you see a triangle? Very nice. How many squares? What do you smell? What can you hear? Those are good things to really help to ground your child, to help them to be present and in the moment and to be mindful. So those are a couple tips. And I figured starting out with some breathing might be a really good way to begin to regulate. And then I'm going to post again. I don't know if it's going to be every day or every couple days, but I really welcome all of you. If you have any questions about things to do with your child during the break, as far as helping to calm them down, helping them to regulate, go ahead and comment, and I will definitely respond and get back to you.